I.S.U.P.K.
Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Chicago. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Set out 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yahanna. We're going to bring out the truth of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That you are the true Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
We're going to bring it out right here in Chicago. Then we got to understand, there's been a lot of lies told for over 400 years. There's been a lot of lies told to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And the biggest lie of them all was God died for everyone. That Christ died for everyone. That Christ shed his blood up on that cross for white people, for the Chinese, for the Asians, for the Arabs, when he didn't. The Lord only chose one people. We're going to bring it out right here. You got it for me? Amos chapter 3 verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. What? You only have I known. He said you only have I known. Who is he speaking of? He's speaking about you black man, you Hispanic man, you Native American man. He said you're the only family I know on the face of the earth. Why? Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're family, man.
That's right. That's right.
Blacks and Hispanics, we're family. Right. Black and brown unity is a thing in the Bible. Don't you know that? That together we're going to come together and the Lord is going to bring us together, man. Through this power in the Bible and through the prophets in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Keep going. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. That's why the Lord put us in slavery. That's why the Lord sent us on the cargo slave ships. That's why he let Christopher Columbus come here and slaughtered over 80 million North American Indians. That's why we dying on the reservations. That's why we dying in the ghettos. That's why we dying in the barrios. Because we ain't following the Lord, man. And not like a good father, he's punishing us here in America. If you could, give me Isaiah 14:1. Now y'all gotta come to this understanding that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
That's right.
Now him being the devil, you gotta understand this as well. That he manipulated the Bible and twisted scriptures to say that he was the chosen people, man. Look at the slave Bible. The slave Bible only had like 8 books from the Bible in it. He did that. He took it out. Because if you would have read any of the real Bible, all of it in its context, you would have realized that you're the God's chosen people.
That's right.
You ain't some nigga, you ain't some spick, you ain't some coon, you ain't some wetback, you ain't no savage. You're the Lord's chosen people.
That's
and we're going to show you in the Bible. You got it for me? Good. Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. Lord will have mercy on who? On Jacob. Who? On Jacob. Now y'all gotta understand this. You being a black, Hispanic, and Native American in America, your forefather is Jacob. Your forefather Jacob being his name being later changed to Israel, you later becoming the Israelites. According to the Bible, the 12 tribes you see on this sign right here. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. The Lord said he will yet choose Israel. Who's that? You blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. He's gonna choose you because he loves you. He's gonna send his son to die on the cross for you. Y'all niggas dying in the ghettos. Y'all savages dying on the reservations. Y'all worth something to the Lord, man. It says right here in the Bible, he ain't choose no one else. Keep going. And will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. set them in their own land. But we were brought out of our own land and set on cargo slave ships. They took the so-called Negroes, which are the true Jews of the Bible, and brought them here to serve the white man. Then they took the Native Americans, the Hispanics, the Taino Indians, and they took them to England. They took them to Spain. They took them to Italy to serve slavery under the white man. Y'all think you ain't gonna pay for that? Well, it's fine, man. Because the Lord said he chose us to be his people. And when that time comes, he gonna set us in our own land. And what? And set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them. A lot of people like to use this scripture, saying the strangers shall be joined with them. These are strangers, these are Gentiles of the Bible, man. You're right. These are the Gentiles. We don't see what the Lord said, that the Gentiles are going to be joined with us. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. They shall what? Cleave to the house of Jacob. White people are going to be at my feet. They're going to be at every black, Hispanic, and Native American's man foot. That's right. They're going to be our footrest. They're going to be shining our shoes. They're going to lick up the dust in our feet according to the Bible, man. That's what you white people deserve. For all the slaughtering, the murder, and the raping you've been doing to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Right. The Lord chose us. That's right. Go ahead. Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. Shall what? And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. We're going to take you and you're going to be put in your place. You're going to understand that these ain't no niggas, these ain't no spicks, they ain't wetbacks, these ain't savages. And these the Lord's chosen people, man. Then we got to understand that the Christ himself was a nigga, man. That's right. Y'all got to understand that. The same people you hate, you claim to love. Right. You say you love black people, but you hate them. You say you love Christ, but you hate black people. Right. What kind of sense does that make? And because of that, the Lord said you're going to be destroyed off the face of the earth. And we're going to put you in your place. Now, if you could, let me get 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 42. Now, come to this understanding, man. The reason why you don't know this knowledge, the reason why you don't know blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Lord's chosen people, because the white man manipulated this book, man. That's right. He told you it's a white man's book. He told you that he was the prophets of God. He told you that he was the Lord's chosen son. He painted pictures of Christ and said that he was God's chosen people. But in reality, it was you. Brother. You ain't got to put no money in this bucket, brother. You know what I'm saying? Really, what we out here to do, really, is to help you. You see what I'm saying? You are our priority out here. Listen, make sure you get one of these flyers over here. And we got programs where we help black and Hispanic men who are in a messed up situation due to the white man being a devil. And when you walking down these streets, man, and you seeing how happy these white people is walking up and down these streets while they oppressing our people, they look at you and they walk past you and they don't give a damn about you, man. They don't give a damn about your situation. They want to make sure that you die quickly. That's why they continue with the abortions, they continue with the drugs, and they continue to tell you, hey, look at all these Christian churches in America today. All of these Christian churches should be homeless shelters. There should be no black homeless people on the streets, man. But yet, you got people like Martin Luther King, T.D. Jakes, and the pastors in Chicago who look at this brother and they don't give a damn about him, man. They don't give a damn about his condition. They don't care about his state. Well, a black man named Jesus Christ, he came for the poor. He said that the poor shall be rich in the kingdom of heaven, man. You remember that, man? The Israelite school of I.S.U.P.K, under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, we love black people, and no matter what condition you in. We're not here for Chris Brown. We ain't here for none of these uppity rich Negroes. We here for this brother right here, man. Right. We're going to stand up, and we're going to speak, and we're going to serve this brother, man. That's right. Keep teaching your topic. Go ahead. I come to this understanding. What the prophet and priest and captain just said was so heavy. This brother right here, he's a chosen person of the Lord, man. Right. He will be chosen over any white person in the kingdom of heaven. Right. He'll be chosen over any Asian in the kingdom of heaven. Now you gotta understand, the Lord chose blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And he chose to hate the white man. Actually, White people, Asians, Arabs, all these other nations, they supposed to be at your footstool.
That's right.
You supposed to be picking my cotton. You supposed to be serving me lemonade. Don't worry, roles gonna switch real soon. And when it does, happy shall I be when they bash thy little ones against thy stones. That's what the scripture said. That's right. But we're gonna touch on that another day. You got it, homie?
1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 22. For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom.
The Greeks seek after wisdom. Here's our people talking about the blacks, Hispanics, and their American Indians. They seek for the Lord every day, man. They seek for Him and what He, the knowledge He can give us. Give me you gotta understand this. The blacks, Hispanics, and their American Indians, and you are the lost tribes of the nation of Israel. The way you became lost was we disobeyed the Lord, and the white man put us in slavery. The white man put us on cargo slave ships to serve our enemies, which were prophesied in the Bible. You can find that in the book of Deuteronomy. And you understand that this is a black, Hispanic, and Native American man's book. This ain't a white man's book. This is your book. That's why the white Jews get to live it up good in Hollywood, in Israel, in the Diamond District, because they think they're the chosen people. Because they stole your nationality. Because they said, I'm better than you. So now blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans walk around drugged out on the ghettos and reservations, and you proud white people walk around like you don't give a damn. That's okay. Lord say you're going to be put into slavery and suffer for what you've done.
That's right.
You got to go.
1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2. Ye know that ye were Gentiles, carried away unto these dumb idols.
Now the Lord said we was Gentiles. Here's what you got to understand. When the scripture talks about Gentiles, it's talking about the Lord's chosen people. This is how you know. It says we were Gentiles. We were carried away to these false idols. What are false idols? The rich in this world. What's that rock? That dumb rock that the nation of Islam follows. God damn. The rock of Islam. The cobblestone. The cobblestone back there. They all follow KISS. We gave up to them dumb idols.
Right.
If I could, can I get that picture of that whiteboard? I'm going to show you the idols y'all was given into. Come on, sir. This was the idol you was given into. These were the idols y'all chose to follow. You didn't want to be the Lord's chosen people no more. You wanted to follow this fool right here. You wanted to be his slave, and y'all didn't even realize it. Y'all want to follow these dumb idols. Read it one more time from the top if you could.
1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2. Ye know that ye were Gentiles, carried away unto these dumb idols.
Carried away unto these dumb idols. This white man right here is Caesar Borgia. This ain't Christ. Christ looked more like these brothers you see behind me. He was a dark-skinned black man from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
The so-called Negroes here today in America.
Right.
But they want us to give you dumb idols like this, so your hopes and your money can go to this right here. This right here. And if you didn't know this, you're not educated, and you don't know the truth of God. Right. And you don't know the Bible. You're just a pure idiot according to the scriptures, because you worship this. Let the white man have this God. This ain't your God. They're the white man's God. Right. Our God, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, is a black man according to the Bible. You can find that in the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 9. That with this dumb idol.
That's right.
According to the Bible, man. Right. That's because of idols like that. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we love white people. Right. We will give our life for white people. We'll do anything for white people. And because of that, the white man put his foot on our neck.
Right.
And we can't free ourselves. We don't even realize his foot is on our neck. We're at the bottom, and we make the most at the bottom.
Right.
That was so great about us being Israelites, about us being blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Didn't y'all read the Bible? Didn't it say the meek shall inherit the earth? What was the meek? Who's the ones at the bottom? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Who's the ones begging for change on the corners of the major cities? Who's the ones strung out on drugs? Who's the ones that don't know their nationality, their heritage, their culture? It's you blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. And you gotta understand this. The reason you don't know your culture, your heritage, all of that, is because the white man stole it from you. Because the white man gave you dumb idols like that.
That's
and
right.
said he's gonna be your God.
Right.
You gotta come to the understanding. And once you make the black man in heaven your God, and my cap says, the nigga God your God, you don't understand that you are the Lord's chosen people.
Right.
The Lord's chosen people is niggas, wetbacks, and spicks, and savages.
Right.
If you ain't one of them, drop dead.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 4. For Jacob my servant sake, and Israel my elect.
Israel is his what?
Elect.
His what?
Elect.
His are his elect. Is the ones that he shall hold up with a good hand. He said Jacob is his servant. We serve the Lord, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians are the only ones that can serve the Most High. White people, you should give up. I know y'all walk around with the crosses and the little prayer book and the little hand Bibles that y'all be walking around with. Y'all say the Lord's Prayer at the dinner table and all that. Y'all should give up. Blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians, you're the Lord's chosen people. White people ain't the Lord's chosen people. Arabs ain't the Lord's chosen people. Blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians, the ones that have been hated on this earth. Don't you know that Christ said you would be hated? Didn't you know that he said they hated me before they hated you? I don't see white people being hated. I see white people being loved.
That's right.
I see every nation on this earth trying to kiss the butt of the white man.
Right.
Trying to be like the white man.
Right.
Even you blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. So then we gotta come to the understanding of, we shouldn't kiss the white man's behind. We should become our own people and understand what we gotta do and separate ourselves. And we gotta understand what we're gonna do in our rules and regulations and our culture. Come back to this Bible.